Going on, man? It's your homie Chill, Isaac Yowman. I'm here with the homie Akil, the real deal. You know what I'm saying? The real deal with your homie Chill. It's going on that way. H-Time.
Real deal with. Say it with me. Say it with me. You already know what time it is. I think they missed me though. It's been like almost 2 weeks. I think they missed me though. I'm back better than ever. The hottest podcast in the city of Houston, and I got Houston native with me that produce shows and content for VH1, BET, Russell Simmons, Lifetime, just to name a few. Founder of the IYO Visuals, which is independent, young, and opportunist. He also produced music for Slim Thug, Paul Wall, Kurt Cobain. Let me say music videos for Slim Thug, Paul Wall, Kurt Cobain, Just Brittany, DJ XO, and many more. And also worked with the Queen Bee herself, Beyonce. I'm talking about Chill, Isaac Yowman is in the building.
For sure.
So I'm gonna get it started. How did you get into the behind the scenes stuff in the beginning?
Man, I started just out networking. I think that's a huge thing that a lot of people forget about. Like, they want the fame, they want the name, they want to be popping, but you got to get out, shake hands, meet people,
right?
And just be sociable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you're not sociable and nobody can feel like you're relatable,
yeah,
then you can't build relationships in this industry.
Right.
Period. So
how was it working with Russell Simmons? How was that experience?
And Russell was real cool. Like, Russell just a real down to earth dude. You know what I'm saying? I had a show that I created. It was really dope. It was like the first ever Instagram show. It's called A T. And we did like a whole bunch of different episodes. This was right when Instagram had introduced video.
Right.
So I was trying to be ahead of the curve. And this was like when it was 15 seconds only.
Yeah, that was like 20.
Ooh, yeah.
That was like 2014?
Yeah, about 2015.
15. 'Cause I remember Instagram started popping like 20. Like, I remember I got into Instagram in 2011. That's when it was quiet, though. It was still building.
Yeah.
My
so
homegirl
right
told me.
Like the Vine wave, and then you remember
Instagram got video.
And
it was like about time. Yeah.
And everybody's like the death of Vine and all
yeah,
that around that time. So,
yeah, it did kill Vine.
Yeah, it did kill Vine. That boy, R.I.P.
You can't even go to the album no more. It's gone. Like, it's God rest his soul.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I had the show. I called it The T. And it was basically like a news kind of pop culture show.
Right.
Idea I had, and I was like, man, I just want to be the first ever Instagram show. So we like did a full out production, had lights, we had a host, and Russell Simmons saw it. We had like over 500 million impressions over the course of like 4 months, and man, it just got crazy. We had like a lot of celebrity people come in on it.
Yeah.
A lot of people, like, it was just crazy feedback, and we created a website and stuff for it, and Russell seen it, and he was creating a new digital platform called All Dev Digital.
So this before All Dev Digital?
Yeah, this before All Dev Digital even happened.
Yeah.
So he was like, yo, I love what you're doing on the digital space. And then it had got so much crazy buzz. Like, I was on CNN, like, first ever Instagram show. Like, it was crazy, bro.
Right.
So Russell saw it and was like, yo, I got this digital platform I'm doing. I love what you're doing, you and the host. And man, I want y'all to come over here. So we was taking meetings with everybody at that point, because I think the idea of like being able to bridge the gap between digital and, you know what I'm saying, regular TV was like, a dope idea to people. And he was creating a new digital platform.
So you was the guy the guy behind the first ever, like, the idea for Instagram to start making, or not even just Instagram, bring it to Instagram.
It was the first ever Instagram show. Look it up. It's on CNN in real life.
Yeah,
The T.
So and he found you. This, I know you told me before we started. You lived in LA.
So I had the host on it. She was popular too.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, at the time that was dope. And then
who was it?
It was a chick. She was a host on BET at the time when 106 was in. So, like, 106 died.
And I stopped watching 106 after I stopped watching after Terrence and Rice. I was like, damn.
Yeah. But so we had a lot of momentum. I had a lot of industry relationships.
Right.
And, a lot of people obviously watched that show. So, I mean, like, it was crazy because one of my close friends, he connected me with Steve Rifkin. Steve Rifkin at the time was at Universal, and he had a company called SRC. And he's a big industry mogul. He put out Wu-Tang and a whole bunch of other people. But him and Russell, they seen the idea. They liked it. And, we flew out to L.A. We had a couple meetings.
Right.
And boom, like, Russell cut the check, and I was in L.A. So that was honestly my first time in L.A., like, like out there. Like I had been back and forth for like little events or like a little award show, just trying to network. But this was my first time. Like I had a job, so I was out there for like a year and a half working on this show.
Yeah.
And we ended up passing it on to another director, but they kept my concept. We ended up changing the name of the show to The Drop.
Okay.
From the T, just because we didn't want to like have any conflict with some other like issues that kind of came to the table with the board. But yeah, man, I made a lot of money off that show.
Yeah,
a lot of money off that.
If it's getting on CNN, shit, hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. So that's how I met Russell, and then we continued our relationship though, which was dope because I had the idea. He knew I was creative,
right?
So I came up with a few other show ideas because I was more so in the film, like that whole show was more so like, yo, I want to do this idea because I think it's creative, but I really wasn't into like the whole TV broadcast world. I was more so like a filmmaker, so I wanted to make films. I wanted to make short films. So like, I came to them with another idea. Was a show I did called Joe Smiley with a local cat he actually from Dallas.
Yeah.
He's in here in Houston now. His name is Phil Wade.
Okay. I heard the name before. Okay.
Yeah, he's pretty popping. Pretty popping on the ground. Comedian, super funny.
Right.
And I put together a pitch deck for that show, and then we went and met with Russell. Got a deal for Phil right there on the spot. We have a 4-series show. So, man, me and Russell were still super tight. Me and Steve Rifkin still super tight.
Yeah.
Shout out to my homie Billy Jones. He the one like kind of connected the dots. And yeah, man, like I still work with All Dev Digital all the time. We still put together content. I've worked with them a few times since that show. So we done collaborated. We done made a lot of money, and I done made them a lot of money. So
how did a Lifetime one come about? Because I seen VH1, BET, Russell Simmons, and then a Lifetime popped out like. Damn, Lifetime. My mama watches Lifetime. Like, what you did for them?
No, it was actually I sold a reality show concept to them. So
okay.
I had a reality show idea. Honestly, reality shows really ain't my thing.
Yeah, how you feel about reality shows?
I feel like there are some that are good, that are tasteful, and then there are some that,
I feel like my theory is that I think the concept is cool, reality TV. Right. But the show's ideas, like, the Love and Hip Hops, the Basketball Wives, the ones I feel like it degrades African American women. And they say Love and Hip Hop, it's just like love. This ain't love. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't look good.
There's also some that do uplift us too.
Yeah, there's some shows out there.
When the T.I. and Tiny show first came out, that was real.
That was a cool show.
Family, they showed them working together. They showed their ups and downs, but they stuck it out. They got the the Braxton show with all the three sisters,
and now they got Tiana and Iman Shumpert.
Yeah,
and all the females love that show.
Yeah. So I mean, it's definitely balanced there, but I think the ones you hear about the most are
the negative ones
with the mess on them. You know what I'm saying? But I think in all shows it's a silver lining because even in Love and Hip Hop, and shout out to Mona Scott because the reality of it is, as much as people want to hate on that show, she's created a lot of careers, bro.
She did.
Like, I'm talking about real life careers. Think about K. Michelle. Think about one of the hottest females in the game, Cardi B. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and so she's giving so many people opportunities on that show. So it's like, you saying, like, it's all these people saying it's tearing down, ethnic women, but it's also building up ethnic women, and a lot of people forget that part, and they want to be quick to kind of shine a light on the negativity, which that's the way of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody want to showcase the negativity, but forget about the positive.
That's true.
But I think also, even with the show, with the people that ain't just like super popping, like my homegirl Bridget Kelly, she just I think she was on one of the recent versions of the newest one or whatever, Love and Hip Hop. And she's super dope. She's a super dope artist. Yeah. And I think it's a great platform for people to tell their story. It's just about how you tell it. And I mean, Bridget is popping. Like, she was one of Jay-Z's first artists on Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? She amazing singer, amazing songwriter, and worked and wrote for Kelly Clarkson, all types of people. You know what I'm saying? And so I think for people like that's replenishing and refreshing their career, it's a great platform. But again, I've done reality TV. And I've actually produced a few shows, and then I've sold a few concepts. And the one thing is, can't no cameraman and can't no producer make you do what you don't want to do. Right. So whatever you do on camera,
that's your choice.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. As an editor, you can finesse some stuff.
Yeah.
I know
how it goes. I know how it goes.
Reverse, chop, and make it sound like somebody said something totally different. But at the end of the day, for the most part, editors ain't doing, like, the drama is based off of real life drama. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the editing may like spruce it up more to make it seem bigger than what it is. But at the end of the day, you only gonna get what you get on camera. So you just gotta watch what you say, watch how you move.
Yeah.
And you still gotta be good for TV though. That's the thing because producers and directors understand. Like I know when I'm producing a reality show, which I don't like doing them a lot, but if I think it's a dope idea, I will. But it's like, even though I don't want mess and drama, I want somebody that's gonna give me a story and kind of be turned up on camera. Because if you lame and boring and always just like, you're not gonna make the show. You're not gonna make the cut. You're not gonna make the pilot. So it's kind of like it's hard to kind of balance. You know what I'm saying? Because you need the energy. Like think about if you saw them shows and everybody just had a beautiful, calm life. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
you gotta have some type of issue and drama to it.
Yeah, it's just like a movie. You know what I'm saying? You got the calm parts, and then you got the drama parts, then you got the comedy parts, and then you got so when you think about it from that perspective, I mean, that's what it is. But I mean, overall, man, I think reality TV is what you make it. I think, if you play the game right, you can beat Cardi B, and if you play the game wrong, you can be like some other people that you may not have heard of since some of their reality debuts. Yeah. But I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's just all about having a solid team and playing your role and putting stuff into perspective. I think if you go into it like we was talking about before air, go into it with a strategy. You ain't gotta. If you going into it without a game plan, you're gonna be one of the people that get finessed on camera for sure.
And I think Cardi B had a plan. She had an exit strategy. She was like, "I'm gonna just do this for a few months, one season, and then now I'm gonna get to my music." And now she's one of the biggest artists, not even just in New York, but everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
And she got one of the biggest hits that we heard from a female artist since.
She got a lot of hits. She actually really talented. Man.
Yeah, I think my favorite reality show was WWF Raw.
I ain't gonna lie, I was
Attitude Era was cold, bro. I still be watching the old episodes trying to catch. I was too young to understand.
Crazy how all that stuff coming full circle, like Ric Flair, like
woo, baby, what's up, baby?
Yeah. Like my favorite was
The Rock.
The Rock was dope. I ain't gonna lie, Hulk Hogan was the man. Hulk Hogan.
He was cool until he turned his back.
Stone Cold. How can you forget about Stone Cold?
I'm a Rock guy. See, my first time when I watched wrestling, when I first got into it and started like watching every episode was 2001. And they had the WrestleMania coming to Houston. I was following that Rock and Stone Cold. And I didn't know how crazy it was.
You was for Rock?
Hell yes.
Come on, bro.
I was a Rock dude, man. It's like Tupac big, Kobe LeBron. Who you got? I like Stone Cold. I got no problem with him because they wasn't beefing.
Yeah.
They never beefed until Stone Cold turned his back on the fans and everybody. He started joining with Vince McMahon because before that, he was beefing with Vince.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, Rock was my guy.
But hold on, talking about Stone Cold was more like the Tupac to me though.
He was. Biggie was the Rock. He was flashy, flamboyant.
Okay.
Stone Cold was Pac. That's how he was.
Okay, I feel you. Stone Cold was Tupac.
Yeah.
And
The Rock was Biggie.
I feel that. I could see that because The Rock was like real finesse.
Real
swag.
That's Versace. I think it was
I ain't gonna lie, boy. I probably cock out to this day because I try to go to school trying to do the people's eyebrow.
Bro, that people's I still watched it. I just watched the episode today. I'm on the one before King of the Ring 2000. I'm on that Raw right before when it's Vince McMahon, the whole faction versus The Rock, Undertaker, and Kane. Wow, and that's when Undertaker had that badass look with the motorcycle.
Yeah. Now, I was into wrestling for sure.
That's reality TV right there. Yeah. That was reality TV. Yeah, boys, it's gone now.
They used to get on there and talk big mess.
Oh.
Just big flexing.
I miss it. It's nostalgia. It's nostalgia. I go all day with wrestling. But nah. But the VH1 and BT, I know you say you had different ideas and concepts, not with just reality TV, but you had other shows too. What other shows you dealt with VH1 and BT?
So VH1, I kind of worked with kind of like from afar. I was managing a talent that they was working on, which I can't really too much discuss.
Right.
But the same thing with BT. Obviously, like I told you, I was working on 106 in Park with the talent, and then I also had. So while I was there, I was also working on. I did like a few documentaries for BET that they aired. And man, BET always has showed me mad love. When I released my first movie, they shouted me out. I'll never forget that, man. They was the first people like, man, he's the new Tyler Perry. I'm thinking, my mom, man, I ain't nowhere close to Tyler Perry. You know what I'm saying? But this was like in 2016.
That's a respect, though.
That's big respect, though. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was like, to me, but it's crazy now because I've seen myself grow as a director, and I'm like, man, like, for them to say that, like, you know what I'm saying, 2-3 years ago, they seen something in me, and so like I respect that, and I respect BET and everything they got going on for sure.
You see us Mo City folks. We got stuff, dog. People don't believe in the Mo. When you told me you was from Mo City, I said, man, like we moving out here in Mo City, dog.
For sure.
We moving. You got King Kieran, Travis Scott.
Yeah.
You got everybody now in Mo City.
Yeah, Mo City where it's at, man. 2234. Shout out to the
Break
homie
your
King
wrists.
Kieran. Yeah, for sure.
F.A. Leaf Tann.
You
Hey,
from the
Leaf.
SWAT?
Yeah.
Get
what's
out
up?
of here.
I got some homies from the SWAT though.
Yeah,
man.
no disrespect to A-Leaf, dog.
Yeah,
I have
shout
mad
out
love.
my homie DJ XO. Who else? I got a Sosa man from the SWAT. My homie Jimmy Boy. Man, I got a MC Beezy. I got a few homies from the SWAT, man. I ain't gonna lie, the SWAT player, man. But it's still Mo City.
It's still Mo City.
Breckenridge,
It's
Texas.
still Breckenridge.
You gotta rep where
Man,
you
we
from.
need to throw a Mo City versus A-Leaf celebrity basketball.
Yeah, that'll
man.
be real cool.
That'd be
bro.
real dope.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to get in there, and, you know.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Yeah, you do got.
I'm not gonna lie though. Mo City got them hoopers.
hoopers. Oh my
Don't forget.
Football.
Nah, but we had TJ Ford.
TJ
we
Ford.
had Daniel Ewing.
Ewan. We
I'm saying?
had.
We
Now
had
we
my
got the young boys. Now we
And we got my homie Lenny Smith.
Lenny Smith.
Come on, bro.
Then you had Daniel House, Jonathan Jordan,
Akil.
and me. Oh, hey, our boy Hope in 2011. Dog. Hey, 2011 Stafford.
You was
Mo
man.
City is Stafford right there. Then you had D'Angelo at Dulles Dre. You remember
Yeah,
Dre and all that.
Yeah.
So we had some people. Me, I was killing. I had
Yeah,
my
I ain't gonna
moments.
lie though, but the SWAT when it come to football,
Yeah, they got it. They got
we
it.
we mess around and get demolished.
Yeah,
In
they
real
got
life.
the Bennett brothers.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
my-
had a few though. Shout out to my homie Steven Williams. He went to Marshall with
Yeah.
me. He
We
was
got
super
Dre
dope.
Walsh.
Yeah.
He in my class. He 11. He went
Yeah.
to Texas Tech.
Well, we got just literally like a handful.
Yeah, we got a handful. We just produce overall talent though,
Yeah.
and we produce some beautiful women. That's why I mess with all women. Elkins,
No comment on that.
Hightower. You think SWAT? You think SWAT got it?
No comment on that.
See,
I'll drop that right there.
see, I don't
No
know.
comment.
I'm thinking of my see. Y'all older than me, so I'm 2011. So I'm thinking Elkins, Hightower could compete. I'm gonna compete, but I'm gonna just leave it at that. But nah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. But nah, the Beyonce thing. How did that happen? I know that was crazy when you got that connect.
Yeah,
How did
for
that
sure.
happen?
I ain't gonna lie, man. The homie Bun B bless me, man. Like
How'd you get to Bun B?
it's crazy. Oh man, Bun been cool for a second, bro. Like
Yeah,
like we both from Port Arthur, so my whole family,
Oh, okay.
Yowman, is from Port Arthur.
yeah.
So, and that's crazy because me and Bun don't even got a connection on some Port Arthur stuff. Like we just got connection just on music.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out the first time I met Bun. The first time I met Bun, it might have been with Mr. Boomtown. He's a director. He's a dope director. He's from Port Arthur too.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. It's like all my family and stuff is from Port Arthur. So you know what I'm saying? Like I rep Mo City, but I still rep
Right,
PA
right.
too.
I got
PA,
you.
that's my
It's all
family.
good. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I think we may be connected on that. But like, you know, I've been around for a second. I've been around since I was a young kid, bro. Like I was
Right.
around Bun when I was 14, 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember Mr. Boomtown invite me out to music videos and we go out and then be Bun and Pimp. And I remember
damn.
my first, you know what I'm saying, like studio session with Pimp C and my first session with Bun B, and it was just crazy. Man, I remember it was like I remember this like it was crazy.
What song they was doing this when you was in the studio?
I was actually just in the studio with Pimp C. So
Right.
I was in the studio with my big bro Kiati from
Kia.
the radio station, right?
Yeah.
But at that time he was doing his artist stuff and I was upcoming producer, songwriter, right? So he was in the studio. Man, this was so epic, bro.
Yeah.
Pimp C was in the studio and he was doing his verse.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Yeah, man, bring that back, man. I'm about to put these ad libs on it." So he had like a song,
Yeah.
and you know how like he basically did an echo, but he did it manual, bro. Like he was like, "It's Pimp C, Pimp C, Pimp C."
What the
Then he started
fuck?
backing up. I looked in the window. I'm like,
What?
"What?" Looking through the booth window, I'm like,
'Cause usually that's
did
like-
this boy just do a manual echo?"
Yeah.
That boy hit it
Oh,
again. That
no.
boy says trill. I was like, this boy two player, bro.
No edit.
Like, you know how everybody see that Pimp C demeanor? That was really him in the studio. He full care. I'm talking about this boy made his own echo, bro.
What
In
song? Do
real
you know
life.
what song it was? Or just
Man,
like
I can't even. I know we was at Corey Mo's studio. Corey Mo, he out in Atlanta now, but he used to have a studio on the north side. I went over there with my big bro Kiati. We was over there just working on some music. Pimp C was recording some verses. And man, I just remember seeing him. He was like, "Yeah, man, you from PA?" I said, "Yeah, I'm a Yowman." He said, "Yeah, man, I know your family, man." Like,
Yeah.
man, he was super cool, man, down to earth, and he was just, man, R.I.P. Pimp C, man,
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
the realest, bro. Like,
Yeah.
for real. But yeah, man, Bun. I don't know that. I don't like. I knew Pimp, and then I knew Bun. I never. When I say that, like I knew them, but I knew them separately. Like
Right.
I don't think they knew me as a group, if that make any sense.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like I knew Pimp
Mm-hmm.
on some whole other, because I met Pimp through my homie DJ Beto. He from PA too. And he
Okay.
produced a whole bunch of stuff for UGK. And we would just always produce tracks trying to, you know what I'm saying, work on UGK next album. We, you know what I'm saying, we in our late teens, early 20s.
Right.
So getting on UGK album was the dream,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so we were always working. So I'm pretty sure that's how I met Pimp C for the first time. And then the second time I met him again in the studio. So that's how he kind of recognized me. What's up, young boy? What's up,
Yeah.
PA? You know what I'm saying? And then Bun, we just always ran, you know what I'm saying, across each other. And then I owned a studio on the southwest side, one of my first studios, and Bun would always come through. He'd be like, "Man, you the only person that get me right, chill. Whenever I'm trying to record a verse, I'm coming to you." So he always used to come in.
Damn.
And me and his manager, Red Boy, built a super tight relationship. So long story short, B was working on her album, and the crazy story about the Beyonce album is, bro, I didn't even know I was on the album.
Which album was this?
This was the self-titled one that was Beyonce. It was a black cover with just Beyonce wrote in pink.
Oh, that's like 20.
I worked on Flawless.
Really?
Yeah, so crazy part is, so I was in the studio, was working, and they had all these private sessions that I really can't talk about on air.
Yeah.
But one of the songs I can talk about, we were doing a remix for the song called, at the time, I think it was called Coming Down. It was like, I'm at that age, down, coming down, right? And so if real Beyonce fans, or if y'all even follow Beyonce career, she released that song separately first, before Flawless.
Yeah.
So I worked on that song.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I worked on that song. I had a whole bunch of stuff I had put in. Can't talk about all the stuff, but I worked on that record, on the H-Town record.
High
right?
music industry shit. You can't talk about, when you reach
man,
that level, you know what I'm
non-disclosures,
saying?
man.
Non-disclosures,
Shit,
you know what I'm
I'm trying
saying?
to keep it public.
I want to get to that. I want to get to that level. I want to
Yeah.
get to non-disclosure stuff. People
Nah.
ask me questions. I don't want to be non-disclosed.
Nah, but so I worked on that record, but then
Yeah.
so that record, I think it was either called H-Town or Coming Down, one of the two. So
Yeah.
they was playing on the radio and stuff, whatever. So the album come out,
Mm-hmm.
and I had worked on a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can't really talk about it, but I had worked on a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
The album come out, I know the songs that I worked on. Like,
Yeah.
This was a song that I really didn't do a whole lot on, but I did a lot, but it wasn't like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the album come out, I look on the back of the album, I don't see H-Town, I don't see Coming Down. I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, I was plexed up.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Man, what you mean, man? I know I had a live song.
Yeah.
Then you gotta think, they was playing on the radio, so I'm like, I know for sure I made the album, because
Yeah.
this is a single.
So when you did with the song, like when you did with the music, you was producing, or was you like, or you kind of was doing video too?
No, I didn't do any video on Beyonce stuff.
Okay, you
Only
just did
music.
like producing.
Only production, pre-production, and engineering.
Okay.
So anyway, the album came out. I'm like, dang, bro, I ain't make the album. I was in my feelings. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, how y'all gonna make this the single, the song on the radio, and it ain't on the
Ain't on
album?
the album. Yeah, I would have felt the same way too.
But Pete, the album come out. So the album out for probably about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But I keep hearing I know you remember when the song came out, Flawless, all the girls was on the ground talking about I woke up like this. # I woke up like this.
Yeah.
So I kept hearing people saying I woke up like this, and I'm like, B, turn it up. I'm still in my feelings, right? Because I'm like, man, I ain't make the album, but I worked out all these songs, I ain't make the album. So I was managing an artist at the time, and she got booked for a step show.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the step show. It was an AKA step show.
Yeah.
So the promoter asked me, yo, bro, what song you want her to come out to? And I say, man, whatever you got. And I say, matter of fact, man, I've been seeing all this stuff on the gram. I woke up like this. That sounds like some old pretty girl, Prissy, AKA.
Yeah.
Go and play that.
Yeah.
They play the song and it start off, I'm at that H-Town. I'm like, what the heck? Nah, bro, you got the wrong song. Now, I woke up like this, the stuff they singing on the gram. He like, nah, this is it. This Flawless. I'm like, what you mean? I hear my manager at the time. He's like, yeah, bro, they ain't tell you to come pick up your plaque. You on the album. Yeah, check your BMI account. I'm like, what you mean? I'm on the album? That's the rest is history. Got nominated for
That's the
5
picture.
Grammys.
So that's the picture I seen on Instagram. You had the plaque.
Yeah, man.
Nas makes okay. I knew you had something to do with Beyonce. Okay, I had a feeling. I seen that.
Yeah, man. So that's how I played. I ain't even know I was on the album. Keep it true. I was hot too in my feelings. Big mad.
God damn. So when you found out, he was
think
like,
about it. When you working with B, you like, dang,
you gotta get your opportunity. Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie. Like at the time, I was in my feelings, but I was still like thankful. Like, man, it ain't even a lot of people that get the opportunity to even be around, get the files. Like the fact that I even had Beyonce files in my studio is a something within itself.
So how was it when you first seen her in person? Like, what was that? What was your feeling inside when you seen her? Like, you looking at her.
But it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that because it was like going and coming to pass, and there was so many people in the room at one time. Like y'all could go check out her documentaries and see how it went. But I'm gonna just say, can't do too much talking because there's some folks that got kicked out the rooms. And yeah, man, it's real.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, this Queen B, bro.
I know, but sheesh, you can't say. Oh,
yeah, ain't no phones, ain't no. We come
damn, it's
to
like
work.
going to damn NASA and trying to find out they got alien files or something, UFO files. You can't do that.
Hey, but you gotta think though. You remember this is the album that she dropped with no promo.
Oh, that's the one with no promo. Okay,
it. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
So they was trying to keep it a secret. You feel what I'm saying? So
it makes sense.
I ain't mad at it, but I'm just thankful, blessed that boy, I'm talking. I went from big mad to big turn up. I'm like, hey, boy, going down.
Right.
And all it takes is one yes. Keep working. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I tell myself. Like I got bigger goals. I ain't where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I want to do bigger stuff, especially in the film world. And all it takes is one yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and it literally could change your life. Mona Scott could have been Cardi's yes. Or Atlantic Records might have been Cardi B's yes. But whatever her yes was, she know what the yes is. We don't. But all it takes is one yes for your whole life to change. So it's like just keep working, stay at it. And when you think about it from that perspective, it'll keep you in a grinding, mind frame. Like, man, let me just keep going. And the thing is, you got a better chance of getting that yes if you get more no's. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that you got to keep working and you got to keep asking, you got to keep strategizing, present opportunities to people. Hey, what you think about? Hey, what you think about this? And then once you get on a roll, your percentage and your ratio of yeses start going up. Then you lit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like all it takes is one yes, man. And so somebody told me that back in the day. I don't even know who it was, but whoever it is, shout out to the OG because it stuck with me for a long time.
So I'm gonna ask you. Let's see. You still in Houston, but you keep it with music in Houston. The local up and come. Sure. You got any favorite? Well, I'm gonna ask you this first. How you feel about Houston music as of today, like right now?
I'm actually happy with it. Happier than I've been in a while. Let me say that.
Yeah.
I came into the game obviously on hip hop, but I've transitioned into producing and writing for some of the world's biggest artists, and like I always was into like R&B and rhythmic and more melodic stuff. So that's always been more so my lane. But because of the way I came in the game and who I came in with, people try to like put me into just hip hop music. And I always wanted to produce more musical music. That was always my thing. I always wanted to get into gospel. Gospel was one of the hardest things for me to get into. But that's a whole nother story. The reason why I'm even talking about the melodic stuff is because I love the way that like some of these newer artists are like mixing the urban vibe, but they mixing it in with a little melodic, so it's still musical. It ain't just like, you know what I'm saying, you getting on. And then obviously I think the whole stereotype of coming down and people still a lot of the world, especially when it comes to the hip hop scene, still look at Houston as only Slim Thug, Paul Walker, Millionaire, and this stuff that happened in 2004 and 2005. When you think about that, bro, that was 15 years ago. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, it's almost 2019, and that was 2004 when Steel Tipping and all that stuff was popping back in Swisher House and SUC days. But people still look at Houston like that's what we only own. And I respect the new culture and the new wave of new guys because it's like they keeping that alive, but they doing it in their own way. You know what I'm saying? So I like where it's at, man. And you got a lot of you got a lot of dope artists, man, that don't really be here like that, which is cool, and they doing their thing in different places. Because one thing about Houston is like, you got to get up out of here. You got to get up out of here.
But don't that suck though? Like you got to leave your own city to make.
But honestly, bro, I think it's a lot of people say that, but it's like that everywhere.
Let's see if you're from you think in LA like it's the same?
For sure. I mean, I definitely think you got more opportunity in LA, but the thing is, it's more saturated out there. And I'm telling you from a director standpoint, like everybody got this dream, like, yeah, I'm gonna go out to LA,
and I don't want to do that.
I'm gonna get it popping. All this stuff is, but you got to think, if you get popping here in Houston, you a big fish in a smaller pond.
Yep.
And even that pond ain't full of a whole bunch of super dope creative people. So if you dope, you really gonna stand out.
Yeah.
In LA, you compete against you a small fish in a big pond,
huge,
and most of the fishes in the pond are super dope. Like
sharks.
It's like they all dope. So it's kind of like it's harder out there. So I mean, it's all about timing too. So many different factors that go into being successful. But yeah, man. I mean, I think in any industry you gotta go out. I think it's good for people to travel and go out the city, because one thing is some people get so caught up in this like local fame, and people will like think, oh, I'm popping in my hood, and Lil Tim Tim and Lil Brew Brew around the corner know me, and they think they booming. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like sometimes people just got to get checked and put in their place. Like, bro, you ain't even been 2 hours out this. If I go to Austin, which ain't number 2 hours away, if I go less than 200 miles and don't nobody know you, are you really booming? Or are you just, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Houston is a huge market. Don't get it mistaken. We the 4th largest city, and we do got a lot of stake in the music and entertainment world. But it's like you got to be able to diversify your portfolio. And honestly, I think that's one of the things that made me who I am, because obviously I'm from here. I got family in PA, but that's still Houston country. You know what I'm saying? But I went to school in Florida, and I got so many dope relationships there. Worked for BET in New York, got relationships there. Went to LA with Russell, and I think that's what made me like stuff full circle, when you can kind of touch all over and then still come back to the city and people rock with you. You know what I'm saying? So,
right. Yeah, I think that's like that in music, because you see Travis Scott leave, Trey the Truth leave, but it's just like, man.
But think about it though. Trey got the biggest when he left.
Yeah, he did.
Travis the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like if you think about some of the biggest artists, Kirko left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that you can't come back to the city, still have a spot here, but you got to be able to move around and, you know what I'm saying, spread your wings and, do other stuff, because you can get Houston a big city, bro. You could drive an hour and still be in the H. So it's easy to get caught and lost in the sauce like you the man.
Right.
Because you could be in Pearland and then drive to the Woodlands and still be in the H.
Still be in Houston.
You feel what I'm saying? So if you feel like you can drive an hour and still be popping, it's easy to get caught in that mentality that I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? So I think traveling is important. You know what I'm saying?
So if you did a starting 5 for your 5 artists right now in Houston, who would be your 5?
Like new or
I'm thinking because
new or kinda new.
I'm gonna tell you, okay, active. When I say that, so basically for me,
5 most active,
the 5 best rappers in Houston right now.
Rappers.
Yeah.
Okay, we talking about rappers only.
Yeah, rappers only. Cause I always say that because I always I'm gonna compare the new people to 05, because 05 was the year that we was on top. You know what I'm saying? That nation knew us. And it's been a drop off ever since, in my opinion. And I feel like the rappers now,
it's hard to say that though.
You think so?
Yeah, it's kind of hard. Because look, I'm gonna give you an example. Who was the top 5 back then?
Man, they had a football team. Shoot, my 5 would be.
I'm saying the top 5.
I'm gonna say Slim.
When you think about statistics and analytics.
Are we going by number? Oh, well, okay.
Because you just said who popping.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go Slim.
Slim, that's 1.
Come in there.
2.
Paul Wall.
3.
Mike Jones.
4.
It's one more. I'm missing
getting
him.
shady.
Bun B.
5.
That's my starting 5 right there for 05. So I want to find somebody right now in Houston. Give me 5 rappers. I'll give you Travis Scott. I know you're gonna be in there.
So look,
can they compete with that 5?
But see, what I'm saying is that's why I'm like,
and there's a bench on that team.
But see, the thing is like, so when you think about it from that perspective, it's like you got that wave of the 5 that you just said, like the 04, 05, and then you got people that's been doing it. Like you can't count people like Kirko out. Because Kirko been doing this thing for a long time, but he ain't necessarily like the new wave. He been around. He's still young.
Yeah.
But I mean, he went platinum.
Yeah. So okay, give me your 5.
You feel what I'm saying?
You
Can't count Travis Scott out.
Yeah. Oh, Travis Scott in that 5.
He been around for a long time doing his thing. So it's kind of hard to compare those people to some of the, when you think about just straight local, because it's a lot of talented people in the city right now. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's hard because I'm friends with so many people, man. It's like, I ain't gonna lie, DJ EXO is like one of the dopest.
I keep hearing that.
I keep hearing
EXO. I remember I asked people up here, I'll be like, give me your 5 artists, compete with 05. If we're doing like the 92 Dream Team against a 2012, the Redeem Team, they can go.
Yeah, all right, so I'm gonna say, and this is artists.
Yeah.
Travis Scott.
Okay.
Kirko for the light-skinned Chris Brown girl lovers.
Yeah.
We're gonna have DJ EXO, because he gonna give you the polished professional pretty trap.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go with DJ Chose, because he gonna give you just he can give you anything, honestly.
Yeah.
He can, you know what I'm saying? If you wanna get a ratchet, or if you wanna, and what's that, 4?
That's 4. Now Maxo?
I like Maxo.
Yeah.
Shout out to the SWAT. That's another one of my homies from the SWAT. Cream Click. I did a couple of videos for him.
Yeah.
This is my 5. I could give you a whole team.
I want you to compete with 05. Give me a roster that can compete with 05.
Let's say Travis, Kirko, EXO, Chose, and I'm gonna keep it real. Just off of different vibe, I'm gonna give it to Sauce Walker.
Oh, they'll get killed by 15. 05 will run. I'll put my bench. My bench on 05 will come with ESG, Pimp C, little Kiki,
But see, it's
Flip. It's so many people. Oh, God.
But right now too, it's so many people. Because I mean, you got Don Toliver that's popping right now. You got who else, man, that's popping in the H?
Not though, Big Mo. He my 8th guy. My 8 man on rotation.
Beezy, Propane hard.
He cool. These
Propane hard, bro.
These are dope artists. They not compete with 05.
Nah, bro, Propane hard. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Damn it, Tann, what the hell was that?
Propane, like, lyrically, Propane hard.
They cool. I have no problem with them. But
Nah, bro.
That was 2005, though?
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
They got
if you brung Bun in this room, Bun gonna tell you, Propane gotta be in the 5. I'm gonna swap out Sauce Walker with Propane. I'm gonna keep it true. Sauce Walker,
because he been doing it more consistent.
Lyrically, from a grace and what he hears musically, but Sauce Walker, my bro too. Like Sauce Walker is like, what's Buddy who used to play for the Rockets who just got traded?
Beverly.
He like Beverly.
Pastor
he
Beverly.
Aggressive. Like if you want
they kind of look alike too. I'm glad you made that comparison.
If you want somebody to come in the game and just rough it up real quick, you gonna call in Sauce Walker, 6 man. He gonna come in and drip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you got the whole salsa wave. You got Rizzo. You got Sosa Man.
Will you put B King?
B King in there. B King in there. B King.
So he's on the Olympic. He's on the USA Select team. That's what you putting B King.
I ain't gonna lie. To be 100% honest with you, I'm not super familiar with B King's music.
Right.
Obviously, I know his singles.
I think he can make that.
But like, I love like his concepts and stuff. Like, I remember he put out a tape called like Astroworld or something like that.
Yeah, he hard. I like B King.
Yeah, I like B King.
And his beats is he
got his own way.
He can make the team. He can make the team.
He definitely.
He's on the roster because he could bring in the club goals.
That wasn't a question.
Yeah, he's on the roster.
B King is on the roster.
Yeah, he's not on the select team. He's on the roster.
Big facts. He on the roster.
We put Trill Sammy.
Trill Sammy on the bro. We got a squad. We got big squad.
It's a squad.
We got Dice Soho. We got
there's some other up and comers up there.
Yeah, man. Can't forget Dobeezy because Dobeezy's super hard. Bro, it's a lot
of some people.
It's a lot of dope. When you talking about hip hop, it's a lot of dope artists that's out here doing their thing.
2005 was just crazy. That year was just wild, like because that mainstream. I just want to know what it's going to take.
But when you're thinking about lyrics, though, you can't, bro. You like salute to all the OGs, but you can't compare ESG to Propane, bro. You can't compare Slim Thug to Dobeezy. And And Slim will tell you. Like,
Yeah.
Slim know he not the best rapper.
Yeah.
Mike Jones, bro, come on. Seriously, bro.
Yeah.
Like, numbers, yeah. But when you think about, like, you know what I'm saying, longevity.
My favorite was Chameleon there at that time.
Yeah, lyrically, Chameleon there hard.
And he didn't even cuss. Like, that's what made it so live.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Chameleon that
He didn't even
cuss.
cuss. And he made Grammy hits.
But you know what's crazy? I just seen Paul Wall say something about this the other day. Shout out to the homie Paul Wall. Super OG, always gave game, always gave opportunities for new artists. Paul Wall said on a podcast I was watching with Slim, he was like, it's not about who's the best artist or who's the best rapper. It's about who's the most consistent.
Right.
And so a lot of it's some artists in the city that we probably don't even know of. Like I know another dope dude, Dante Higgins. He's super dope. It's a lot of dope lyricists, but I think it all comes down to the amount of product that you're putting out. You know what I'm saying? If
Right,
you're not
right.
consistent, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. And you know, people, we always hear this in the music industry, especially as producers. You're only as good as your last hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you could be the best rapper in the world. It's like Nas.
Right.
Nas is one of the best lyricists, bro, in the game.
Yeah.
But when the last time he dropped a project, so it's kind of like he get lost in the sauce because you ain't.
Yeah.
So it's not no disrespect to any other artist that's dope.
Right.
It's just when we talking about consistency and on a wave and steady consistently putting out stuff, you know, we got a mean.
Yeah.
We got about at least a good 25 piece out here that's being consistent.
Yeah. See, I'm not. See, I don't like promoting other artists. That's
Because, bro, man, I just forgot you can't forget about, like, T-Wayne. T-Wayne went platinum. I worked on Nasty Freestyle, and he's super popping. He got a whole wave of, like, the kids and the whole dance wave and the whipping and the nay-nan. And then you can't forget about Flick of the Wrist, Shutter the Connect. He didn't
ain't where he been. I ain't heard.
You know what I'm saying? He
Yes.
been pushing artists. He was behind T-Wayne and Don Toliver New. So, bro, it's a lot of... You know what I'm saying? You can't forget about that stuff. This wasn't long ago, bro. This is like
I know, but that's how fast time is moving now since social media.
It also shows like it's a consistency.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the dope thing about music is all it takes is one hit.
Yeah.
All it takes is one hit to be back in the game.
And can we consider Drake? I guess the in Houston now.
Yeah.
I guess it's him and Travis Scott.
And I can't even. I mean, and see, you also got so many people that lay in the middle, like Trey. Like Zero. Like, how can you forget about?
Oh, we didn't even name Zero. That's the guy that's on that roster.
See, don't we feel disrespectful?
He dropped so many projects, and we didn't even name Zero.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying.
And it's crazy.
And Zero is one of the more lyrical.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
And super melodic. He could sing. Roll hard.
Roll is yes.
I'm gonna tell you. To me, mark my word on it. The best rapper in Houston is Killer Calion.
We didn't even name him too.
Period.
See, and that's the thing. We have a bunch of artists in the city. But it's like we're not getting that national wave that I want to say like we had in 05. And that's just my thing. I know we got the talent, but why we don't have that national attention like in Atlanta or anybody else, and we're the fourth largest city.
We ain't got the labels here. We ain't got the A&Rs here. We ain't got like in Atlanta they got an infrastructure. Like when I go to Atlanta, I go to the studio, I'm pulling up to Atlantic Records. When I'm writing records, I'm going to Atlantic Records in Atlanta.
You think that's the issue? Probably.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is.
Because we don't
have the infrastructure, and the reason why we were popping back in 04 and 05 because we was doing it independent in Swisher House. Shout out to G Dash,
T Ferris and them.
T Ferris. They had the infrastructure. They had Warner Brothers, Asylum, and they had backing, and we had infrastructure.
Yeah, and we had Dr. Teef too. He was on the show not too long ago.
Yeah. Shout out to Dr. Teef. That's like one of my mentors, man. Like. So we had the infrastructure. We had, we had labels. We had labels in the city then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like now it's like
we're like a bunch of students with no principles. Yeah, exactly.
Or no principles.
No principles. That's how Houston is right now.
And somebody said it. I don't know if this was Birdman, but somebody said everybody want to be a rapper, but where the CEOs at?
That's what
we missing.
That's what we missing.
We missing the CEOs. We got a few. We got. Right. I can name it, but we got a few, but it's not enough. When you think about Atlanta, you can off the rip. I can name you probably 10 quick off the rip. You got a lot of CEOs. You know what I'm saying?
You got rappers that's pushing people like Gucci Mane pushing. Put out so many. Goodness God.
Yeah.
Jesus, he was behind so many of your favorite artists.
Yeah, I just read his book, man. His book crazy. When you get time, read it, bro. I'm talking about, bro. like I don't even really be reading like that, which I should read more. I probably read about one book every quarter, so maybe like one every month. When I really should be at least reading one book a month. Right. My schedule's so messed up and crazy. But bro, Gucci's book, I read the whole book in one day, bro.
Wow. How big is this? How many pages is this book?
I don't know, but it was it was like binge watching The Life of Pablo. That boy Gucci, he done been through some stuff, bro.
Yeah, I know that. Oh my God.
His book is incredible. Like it's like a movie. Like after I seen I swear to God, after I read the book, I called Mr. Boomtown. I was like, hey bro, we need to shoot this movie. This movie's too dope, bro. Like this book is too like.
Oh, you want to do a movie on Gucci,
bro? Just based on the book. The book is it's like it remind me of like what's the movie that Denzel did and Jay-Z did the album behind it.
Oh, American Gangster.
Bro, it's like American Gangster, bro. That boy book is, but it's like the hood trap phenomenal, like the hood phenomenal trap star American Gangster because it's relatable because he talking about stuff that you know. It's just wild, bro. It's like, wow, that's deep, bro.
That's crazy. So we could shift to, talk about a little bit of sports. Since playoff time is coming for all the Rockets fans out there. I know you on your story and everybody watching right now. How you feel about these Rockets? How do you feel? Finals.
Feeling great about the Rockets, bro.
Even before the injuries, you was feeling great? You was confident?
Bro, the Rockets.
How far they going?
The Rockets are looking good, bro.
They are? They looking good. Yep. James Harden's looking phenomenal. Whoa, James Harden. James MVP Harden. Euro stepping his way.
It look like you throwing Magic
Shade. I ain't
this is set up for Shade, bro.
No.
For Shade, bro.
No, he's looking good. MVP. Woo! Rockets, hey. NBA Finals. Curry and everybody's hurt. Yes, everybody's hurt. And guess what's going to happen?
I knew it was the Shade.
Guess what's going to happen? They're going to run into Golden State when they're healthy in the conference finals, and boom, they not look. I said this, I'm not going to lie. Let me not be a hypocrite. I did say, and I told you, they're going to get to the finals. And I said that because now they got the 1 seed, and I said the only way Houston's going to get to the championship is they get the 1 seed, because that 1 seed is more important to Houston than Golden State. Golden State don't need that. But now they got injuries, so they got to, rejuvenate. I won't be surprised if Golden State lose in the first round. Honestly, that's just me. They get to the finals.
But that LeBron stuff you're talking about?
Ooh, before we started, LeBron gonna knock him in 6. LeBron beat Houston in 6. For sure.
Stop it, bro.
For sure.
Like, LeBron a beast, but it's evident that he can't do it by himself.
And it's evident that James Harden, my name is, show up. Yep. At least I seen LeBron have historical playoff moments. James Harden has not had a historical playoff moment yet.
Hey, Houston got it this year, bro. I'm just being honest, bro.
Yeah, they look good regular season. I've been let down so many times by them Bulls.
That boy Harden let me down big time.
Come on, man.
I was big mad. Big salty.
Yes. You have to be more salty than how you was when you thought your song wasn't on the tape with Beyonce. You supposed to be more salty. That was horrible. You had no Kawhi Leonard holding you. And you put up, 4 points? And you really believe that he can get it done this year?
Man, let that man pass be behind him, man. It's 2018. He's shining this year. Shout out to James Harden, bro.
No, shout out to James. I want him on the show one. I want him to sit right across me.
Most assists. See, when you start doing that, you can't even hate on homie because he assisting too.
No, I can't hate on him. No.
Big triple doubles.
Yeah, big of them. A lot of them.
You know what I'm saying?
Huge.
Breaking franchise records.
Breaking them.
59 wins.
Tearing it up. Oof. Yep. Tearing it up. Let's see what his stats going to be in the playoffs. That's that's my thing. I want him to get to the playoffs and shine.
Man, it's going to be.
That's my thing.
I'm going with the Rockets, bro.
I'm going with Cleveland. Land, baby. LeBron, 4th ring. Greatest of all time, baby. We trying to get that GOAT status. I'm going to be that on. I'm telling you.
No, don't get me wrong. I love LeBron.
Nope.
But if he going against the Rockets, it gotta be gang, bro. It gotta go with the home team.
It gotta be land. It gotta be land, Cleveland. C-Town, Akron's finest, 1984, December 30th, right before New Year's Eve. The King.
All right, bro.
LeBron James. You see my feet? LeBron James, baby, them low tops. I ain't got no hardness on my feet. Nah, man, I don't know. LeBron, I'm be the only guy chill in the Toyota Center with a LeBron jersey on. I'm gonna go to Mission List buy me like a LeBron, like a Cleveland Letterman or
And
something.
when the Rockets win, boy, you gonna be the saltiest man in the Toyota
I'm
Center.
gonna be like, how the hell LeBron James lose to James Harden?
bro,
What?
You acting like Harden can't hoop.
I'm not Harden can hoop. I'm not down that at all. But I want to see him in the playoffs. He hasn't shown me nothing. He hasn't shown the city nothing yet. He hasn't shown. What has he shown us?
Nah, he just showed it. I ain't gonna lie. At this particular juncture, he's only shown it in the regular season.
Exactly.
So this year, but the one thing that I think is gonna change everything is CP3, bro.
No, he's a game changer.
I'm gonna tell you why. People were so feeling some type of way about CP3 coming to Houston. Oh, he gonna get hurt. He gonna get injured.
I love the move.
Bro, CP3 was for structure, for a team leader. Because, you peeped how it was last year when the whole Harden thing, I feel like it ended the way it ended because of leadership.
It
You
did.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could tell even when he did, he was just like in his feelings. He kind of started throwing a little hissy fit.
It was bad. Daytona was on the sideline at halftime flipping his board. Was like, man, what the hell just happened?
But I think CP3 is gonna bring that structure, that leadership we need.
Because he needed bad too.
And he been to the finals a lot. I mean, well, he been in the playoffs a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he understands. So I think he won it. You know what I'm saying? So I think when you think about it from that aspect, I think that's honestly the game changer. Then we just got a different team. Even though we don't got Beverly, we still got some stand-up guys like Gerald Green. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna get in there and ride or die.
Yeah.
So it's like, shoot.
They have the team to get to the championship because you got Joe Johnson now too. You have a bunch of players around, but it comes down to that one man. Will he step up? Will he shine in the playoff? Will he shine? 'Cause I got them going against Golden State, beating them. I got them beating Golden State, but I don't want them to because my whole thing that stuck to me was like they built this team to beat Golden State, and now that Golden State is hurt and they beat them. What if they get to the finals and then LeBron they get intimidated? And LeBron just knock them across the court and put up a triple double. Because it comes down to experience too.
It ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you why. So many people want their shot to shine on LeBron. If Gerald Green get in the playoffs or the finals with LeBron, it ain't gonna be easy, bro.
Gerald Green.
Mark
You gave
my
me
words.
Gerald Green?
Mark my words. Mark my words. Mark my words, bro.
So no disrespect to Gerald Green at all. No, ain't no disrespect.
Mark my words, bro.
Gerald Green is going to lock up. He going to lock up LeBron?
Hey,
Oh, Lord.
I ain't gonna
Say it to that camera.
I ain't say he gonna lock him up.
But he going to be a difference maker?
I think he's gonna be a difference. I'm gonna tell you why. Joe Green got too much to lose, bro. He got too much to lose. And when you think about from a size, like who else gonna hold LeBron on the Rockets?
Nobody can hold LeBron on the Rockets.
The only person that got a potential chance is Joe Green. Wrong or right? I'm just talking size. Let's just talk about size.
Hell, shit. Yo, Lou Aldane had size in 2011. Paul Pierce had size. Kawhi Leonard had size.
No. But the people you naming, they've been in the league forever. Out of everybody, if it come down to the finals, Gerald Green got the most. He's from the H.
That's cool.
So he don't want to look bad.
He gonna look bad against LeBron. Oh, LeBron gonna tell him. He don't care where you from.
Look,
soul brother. He don't care about your life.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said Paul Pierce and Gerald Green are two different people. Paul Pierce done been to the finals. Paul Pierce done, you know what I'm saying? He done been in the league. He done, bro.
So they say he gonna get gritty and he gonna just put it on the court. He had nothing to lose, basically.
That's what I said.
So he had nothing to lose.
He don't got nothing to lose, bro. And at the end of the day, this was his first season with the Rockets. So honestly, just keeping it real, he's an amazing player, but he's trying to fight to stay next year. So he got so much on the table, and body wise and height wise, and when you think about grit wise, bro, he the only person that, in my mind, that's willing to put it all on the floor and be like, look, either LeBron finna shine on me and I'm finna look like a fool, or I'm finna get with him. People gonna be like, man, because you got to think, he thinking like, shoot, because if the Rockets don't do right, I got to get picked up next season. I got to make a living for my family. And I'm in the H, my whole city watching me, all the kids I grew up with. Bro, you ain't finna shine on me because I ain't got nothing to lose anyway. Think about it. Paul Pierce, he going to get his check regardless next year if LeBron rock on him or not.
Yeah.
So his take on it is a little different. You feel what I'm saying? He done been in that situation. He done been in the finals. You feel what I'm saying? He done been on some winning teams. Gerald Green ain't never been on no winning teams like that, bro. He done been on the Nets. You feel what I'm saying? And he was shining on. If you go back and look at tapes, bro,
He was shining. Nah, he was doing good. He was great. He was doing that while LeBron was still making them triple dubs and,
yeah, for sure.
winning rings, baby.
Yeah, all I'm saying is put my word on it. I'm just
You
for the home
think he
team.
coming to Houston? LeBron next year?
Once we whoop that tail, it's gonna be on his mind for sure.
I swear to God, if he come to Houston, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm like, bro, why'd you come to Houston, man? We know
That boy know what it is. He know what it is.
Man, I would rather see him go to Philly.
Well, I don't think, but Houston and oh no, I'm tripping. Cleveland on the East. Yeah, so,
Cleveland, East, and Philly.
Yeah, so yeah, man. I mean, I say it's either I say Houston against the Cavs in the finals, determining factor Gerald Green. I'm just putting it out there. That's my one. Harden gonna do what he gonna do, but
X factor is Gerald Green.
Can't nobody else hold LeBron.
Yeah,
Harden can't hold LeBron. No, he too short, too small.
and he don't play defense at all. He got better.
CP3 can't hold LeBron.
Yeah.
CP3 gonna do something sneaky and dirty. You know that. You know what I'm saying?
know.
But like what's McCallum, the skinny?
Capella.
He lightweight. LeBron gonna mash on him all day.
I know.
Straight embarrassment.
I know.
The only person that's gonna get out there and come on, let's go. I ain't tripping. Let's get it.
Yeah.
It's Gerald Green, bro. He got that attitude. Let's get it. I ain't got nothing to lose it.
I
And I'm
want
in my city.
to see Houston and Cleveland. That was my dream final. I want to see Houston and Cleveland.
Because in the starting lineup of the Rockets right now, who gonna hold LeBron? Who will be matched up against him?
Ariza Ariza.
But see, Ariza still smooth finesse.
And LeBron rocked him in high back.
Smooth finesse. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Gerald, that 6-man action, Gerald gonna, what's up? Run me over the end. He gonna get, LeBron can smash on, he gonna get back up. Let's get it. And try to come back and he may look like a fool, but trust me, Gerald Green gonna leave it all on the floor because he got everything to lose.
Let's see, Gerald, we'll see what they do. We'll still bust them in 6 though. But nah, we're gonna get to this. You got partnership with Legends Do Live. You got a few partnerships. We're gonna start with Legends Do Live. Mm-hmm. And how's that going right now?
We're working on a youth enrichment program that we doing for the young kids that we're putting together. So I'm excited about that. We just trying to give back to the community, man, and teach kids about digital media because y'all all know, y'all all in the broadcast world, social media and digital media is the new wave.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we live in a microwave society. These kids, that's all they know. Mm-hmm. And there's nobody really teaching them how to maximize that and how to monetize it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a class out here for podcasts. It's not a class out here on how to run brands and social media. Like, that's a big thing that my company does. We do full digital marketing for companies. So how do you run a brand? How do you, put together the content, schedule it, how to run social media? What's the difference between tags and what are the importances and hashtags and all these different things that work pretty much the same across mostly all platforms. Like, when something popping and it's live, the first place you hear about it is where? Social media, Twitter, hashtags, trending topics. But where's the class for that? What, you know what I'm saying? And you got to think, they the new wave, they the new generation. So if don't nobody teach them, they just not gonna be taught, and they just gonna come. Like, you know how our parents are right now. Like, they don't understand social media.
Not at all. Yeah.
So think about it. If we don't teach the youth, they only knowledge is gonna be from them just on it. But who gonna be the entrepreneurs? Who's gonna be the next Mark Zuckerberg? Who gonna be the next Steve Jobs? So we just want to create that platform to say, look, this is how you do. And then we also gonna be teaching on how to use Photoshop, how to use Adobe Premiere, how to use Lightroom. Mm-hmm. And so that's what we're doing with Legends Do Live. We're just trying to create a little cool curriculum for the kids and just give back, man. And that's our goal. And I'm excited about it.
So how important do you think it is to teach the youngers, the youth, to be like, hey, you can be successful and great behind the scenes instead of trying to be in front of the camera all the time?
Super important. That's why we're doing this youth enrichment program. Because my thing is this. Most young men in high school, and I'm saying most as in majority, want to either prosper at something in entertainment
or sports.
So what we want to do is let's make film cool. Like instead of you want to be LeBron, bro, how about you learn how to get dope on the film side and learn how to do a LeBron James commercial? Or maybe you can work for Nike and do the next commercial or content creation for the shoes.
Like a Black Panther.
You feel what I'm
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And so that's why the youth enrichment program we doing is so important. We also gonna be doing some workshops for just like, because when I'm talking about youth enrichment, I'm talking about young kids, you know what I'm saying, like 15 and under. But we also gonna be putting together workshops, paid workshops for adults too, to just like teach, because it's like especially in Houston, it's not a collective of creators putting together a body of work together. Like when I say that, I was just talking about rappers, right?
Right.
When you think about even back in our days, when people was popping from let's just say SUC.
Right.
SUC was so dope because it was a collaborative effort in a group of people. It was a screwed up clique. And it strengthened numbers, period. You know what I'm saying? And that's anything in the world. It's not, the blueprint is already there. And the problem with, a lot of our millennials is that they think they can do it all by themselves. But there's no millionaire, and let's not even say millionaires, nobody successful that has done it without a team. You can't do it sometimes without a co-host, and y'all two co-hosts can't do it without homie hitting the record button, and y'all two can't do it with him hitting the record button without her hitting the camera. So people forget about teamwork. People feel like, I can do everything myself. You know what I'm saying? And so my thing is like, we want to put together a group of collective of creators that can drop, because it's who is doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like you got SUC, you had ABN, you had Swisher House. You know what I'm saying? These are the people who flourish. And I mean, even now, like we was talking about Sauce Walker and them, you got TSF. I think thinking like that is a great way, because it's like we a group of people. We all got the same goal, but we still got our own identities. We still got our own brands, but it's strength in numbers because we moving as a team. We moving as a mob. And so my thing is like, I want to do the same thing in the film industry and in the creative industry. And so we're going to do a big dope workshop with all the dope directors in the city, all the dope photographers in the city, all the dope, and we mobbing. But on the creative, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to, if you don't, then the kids think it ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? And the dope thing about it actually is cool. It's really dope. You know what I'm saying? The idea that I did a commercial for Adidas, or I've done stuff for, some bigger brands like Ciroc, or, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of stuff is dope still. And so it's like, I think it's just a matter of showing kids like you can still be cool without just being a hooper, a football player, or a ball player in general. Let's generalize it. Yeah. Or, a singer, rapper, or whatever else. You know what I'm saying?
And you have a partnership with Ikan, right?
Ikan.
Ikan. It was put together. Okay.
Yeah, Ikan. So Ikan International, man, that's it's a new partnership that I just did. I'm super excited about it. It's basically just bridging the gap. So they're a company that's been around for almost 10 years, and they create camera accessories. So from lights that you put on your camera to grip gear to, tripod stuff to all types of camera accessories. And so my thing is like just really pushing their brand and making it cool and making people understand like, yo, you can still do something dope on a high level, but with stuff that's with product that's more affordable. And it's not cheap, it's just more affordable. And actually, I ain't gonna put no other brands out there on blast, but some of the products that we have are actually just as good. Like, I'll give an example, like Ari, everybody know Ari. Ari got a light called a sky panel. In the film world, everybody know about an Ari sky panel. It's the new LED panel. Well, Ikan has a light just like the Ari sky panel, and Ikan has been producing LED lights way before Ari or any other company were producing LED lights. Yeah. Big production film lights, and the Ari one is about $5,000. And the Ikan one is a fraction of that cost. So, you know what I'm saying? So, like, what my goal is just to try to bridge the gap for, like, people. Because everybody ain't got a $1 million budget to do a film. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, we still are filmmakers as well. So don't count us out because we don't have the big budgets. So my thing was like a strategic partnership with them and showing like, yo, you can still do dope stuff without breaking the bank. And, you know, I think at the end of the day, the goal is to be able to allow more creators to create. Yeah. And if you don't allow them the resources or the tools to be able to do that, then, you know, they kind of stuck. So that's kind of what we're doing with Ikan is just, you know, putting out some dope campaigns and showing people what the product is made of. We got a short film that we're getting ready to release that we filmed in Los Angeles. And, man, it's dope. It was shot with all Ikan stuff. Yeah. So I'm super excited about it. Got a lot of social media influencers in it. So, yeah, I'm excited.
So you knocked out my next question. And my next question was, what's next?
It's always some next.
Yeah.
I got a lot of stuff going on. We got a big event that we're getting ready to do for our 7-year anniversary. We're going to be revealing a lot of stuff that we're doing because a lot of times it's not about what's next. A lot of times my what's next, I've already been planning what's next for 2 years ago. Right now, I'm already in 2020, bro.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly how I am.
So, and that's how you should be, and that's how we gotta, you know, raise our youth and the upcoming business professionals. Like, so people, because it's like everybody is so now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you used to Instagram, you live, Snapchat, you live, you want to see what's happening right now. Yeah, and it sucks because if we thinking like that, think about the people that's 10 years younger than us, bro. They thinking for the second, for the moment. Yeah. And we gotta put in their mind like you can't live life how social media is lived because that's not real life. Social media is not real life. You know what I'm saying?
That's a totally fake world.
Yeah, it's a whole facade. So, you know, all of my what's next are stuff that I've been working on for years. But we got just a few things. We got a new headquarters that we're building in the historic Fifth Ward community that I'm excited about because we're going to be bringing back some opportunities to the inner city. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's something super dope. And that's where we're going to kind of launch this youth enrichment program because we don't just want to do a youth enrichment program out in the suburbs. We want to give the opportunities to people who don't have them. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's my goal. And then I mean, we got, like I said, we just did the deal with Ikan, so we did the deal, but we just announced it. Yeah. So we super excited about that. And then I have a new store that I'm opening up in East Downtown by Minute Maid Park. So
what kind of store is it gonna be?
It's a clothing store.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So
I see you got the leather jacket, so I might want to shop there one day.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop going to the Galleria, spending your money with people you don't know.
Oh God, Galleria ain't for me. You know, I ain't got Rolex money and you know Gucci. Nah, I'm Nordstrom rack.
Yeah, for sure.
Saks Fifth rack.
Yeah,
I'm at the racks.
For sure. Yeah, well, we definitely gonna have like dope exclusive stuff that maybe you can't find at the mall, but still at an affordable price where you can still look fly. And, you know, we're going to be right in the heart of Minute Maid Park where all the action is going on. So I'm excited about that, man, and partnering up with a few of my homies to put that together. And, yeah, man, it's going to be dope. So we got a lot going on, a lot coming out. And, yeah, man.
Man, congrats for everything that's going on right now for you.
Appreciate it, bro.
I appreciate you for coming through.
For sure.
Chill, real deal with, say it with me.
Akil.
You already know what time it is. We're out.